Am I saying, are we doing this in the morning? Yes, we're doing this in the morning. Morning, my comic book collecting dudes and dudettes. Usually this video tends to drop at night, but hey, I'm dropping it early this time. Let's kick it off. What happened this week? There's quite a few things that happened this week, but I think the first thing I want to address, and I've kind of touched on it in my last video, Phase 4 is not looking good. When I see all the other creators complaining that, yeah, they feel like Phase 4 is looking like it's the worst of Marvel, and that is based on the Eternals, it's based on Thor, Love and Thunder, and it's based on She-Hulk as well. So what does that mean? Well, it means that suddenly the comic prices are just boop, 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 going up, up, up. And then the show drops and everybody goes, wow, what a load. So it makes it tricky. I mean, I think it all boils down to that element of surprise and that uncertainty that this could be good, and then it's not, and then you spent so much on what you thought was going to be a key book that had potential growth, and now it's not. So it's yeah, how do you find that middle? I don't know. What does that mean? Well, it's hard to say. I mean, if I'm looking at Sandman is just growing because it was a good show. I mean, even the facsimile will put you back about facsimile. What I'm talking about, the Vertigo Essentials will put you back $35 at a high grade, which is just a bit for a reprint. I think it's quite a bit for a reprint from 96. Anyways, that is my rant and my questioning of what is happening with the MCU. I really hope they pull it together. Do you think they can pull it together? I hope so. I really, really, really hope so. Oh, and just by the way, if you are listening to this on Spotify, the reason there was no episode last week is simply because last week was a video gaming episode. So if you aren't subscribed to me on YouTube, you won't know this. So do us a solid, subscribe on YouTube. All the love is welcome. Really, really is. Cool. With that, let's talk about the news this week. So in the news this week, well, the big one is the key alert for Wolverine in Deadpool 3. Hugh Jackman's going to return as Wolverine, which was very nice. I really enjoyed that. And I mean, if you look at Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2, it just works. And I think it is because they really put a lot of time and effort and planning into it. And it really, really works. So I am a little nervous considering that Deadpool's going to join the MCU and with the current MCU state, but luckily it's 2024, so there's still time. There is still time. As a result, though, the biggest comic that just put all the wind is Wolverine 88, which is the first battle between Wolverine and Deadpool. It's also worth noting that many of their other key battles are also seeing spikes, including Rob Liefeld's Wolverine 154 and quite possibly one of Cover Price's favorites, issue 155. However, if you're looking for a reading order after Wolverine 88, the two team up on Wolverine Annual 19 and 5, and they fight again in Deadpool 27 from 19 and 97. Followed up with another fight in Wolverine Annual 1999. Yeah, so in case you didn't pick that up, I got a lot of input here from Cover Price as well. Yeah, that seems to be the big news. Wolverine 88 that suddenly spiked. One thing that I think no one really mentioned or is talking about all that much, after D23 there was a bit of disappointment when it comes to the opening the door for the rampant MCU speculation. The Deadpool 3 announcement has effectively kicked the door open for plentiful and wildly inaccurate guesswork. Yeah, you know it's true. It's happening, so just buckle in. The one nugget we were given to run with is Deadpool's grey X-Force suit used in the promo. All of this was clearly shown for a reason, being the third film, X-Force's introduction or second introduction of the brutal loss of the first team. It does make sense. However, now that Deadpool is under the MCU Disney umbrella, introducing X-Force before the X-Men almost makes no sense and is highly improbable. But whole multiverse thing is an obvious wild card and is most likely the move Marvel will play here. So, will the Black Ops raid out costume-filled X-Force show up? There's a possibility. However, right now, we all have to run with a grey costume, which is often enough for this market. The first issue of Uncanny X-Force and the first appearance of the grey costume is already moving. With this, the awesome leaf-filled variant selling for a new high raw sale of $150, a new high-graded sale of $575. As of now, this is the one story detail we have when it comes to Deadpool 3. And this is literally pulled off of the cover price website. I mean, come on. They're right in the market. They know what's going on. Hopefully they see this and they start promoting me and becoming a sponsor. I think that's going to be it for this week. Yeah, the biggest thing is the trailer dropped. The trailer that dropped for Deadpool. Just quickly throw an eye on other news. Oh, so Armor Wars has been upgraded from TV series to a movie. That's the other big thing I can tell you. And I think that's it. That'll be our news for the week. Thank you for listening. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to follow us, and be sure to share all the news. If you want to be in the show and chat all things comics with me, if you want to send me some of your comics, be sure to give us a shout out. Otherwise, RCPG, we are on Facebook, we are everywhere else, and we sell comic book backing boards and sleeves. So see you soon, and thanks for listening. Subscribe, like, follow. Can't do this without you. Be safe, and look out for each other. Cheerio.